Hey, welcome to yet another tutorial. I have been doing tutorials left and right, and I don't know what happened to my skin. I'm playing online, honest. Anyway, so away from that, today's tutorial is based on music blocks. I've been trying to figure out for the longest time how to make consecutive music blocks. So you press a button and it just goes, it plays a song. Well, I did some experimenting, I watched some videos, and here I am. I also found that nobody did a music block tutorial. They just kind of talk about the block. So I'm here to pretend to do a tutorial and talk about the block. No, I'm not that cruel. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This is my example. This is my little project. Ding. I will teach you how to do that. It's actually fairly self-explanatory, to be honest. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have a button, so I'm going to make one. I have a button now. I also totally hacked out the redstone and wool and note blocks, so just ignore that. I did it for the tutorial. I did it for you. Now then, a button. You can pretty much activate it with like literally whatever, but I use a button. Redstone torch on the back. That way you don't have to invert crap. It's automatically. Ta-da. Alright. The quirky thing about the music blocks I've found when doing this is actually the dust needs to be lit for it to activate properly. Obviously, I'm putting wool underneath these so it'll actually play the note. So now, obviously, I'll just... Or it'll play the instrument, the piano, sorry. And then... Bam. Okay, so it's a very basic shape. You have your block, you have your button. Button activates the torch, which activates redstone dust, or it turns it off. And then when it turns back on, it, you know, obviously, that's self-explanatory. Going to the two music blocks. Again, self-explanatory. In a T-shape, put whatever block you want here, and then put redstone on top of it so it'll hit the inverter we're about to make. One of those, and one of those. That'll just invert it so it doesn't, so you don't have some redstone dust that's on, and then some that's off, and some that's on. You just want it to break it here so it inverts. And depending on how long you make this, it'll make different transitions. Like, obviously right now if I go ahead and do this real quick. So, obviously, those two are very short notes, so it'll play very quickly, in quick succession. However, if I go ahead and break this up, and destroy all my beautiful work. Go ahead and drop some blocks in there, and we drag it out. Say to about here. Alright. That should do it. So now we have this really epically long transition. So if we go ahead and play it. Oh. Okay, well I was wrong. I'll figure it out. I'll update you. I don't know how to yet. I imagine what you could do, however, could be something like this. It's kind of repetitive, but it works. At least, I think. That's the theory, right? Yeah, looky there. Okay, so now we have a very redundant series of inverters. Play it. Yeah, I was right, okay. So since it has to go through all these inverters, it causes it to delay a bit because it takes the redstone dust a minute to realize, oh hey, now I'm playing this one. Oh hey, now I'm playing this one. And it'll keep doing that until you get here. So it will cause it, like your whole musical thing, to slow down just a bit. But of course, it's all depending on what you're after here. But past that, it's mostly just some ingenuity and experimenting. All, like, what I did over there was one consecutive thing like this. And I looped it around and did some stuff. But yeah, see? It goes, and then I drag some of my redstone dust over here. Made a little path, made it come back. And there's like a million different ways. You don't even need to put 2 notes here. You can always just put 1 down. Or you can put 20. Whatever you want to play during that one bar. Okay, that was weird. I guess my transition needs a bit of work, but I think you get the gist of it. But basically, that's making music with the note blocks. Careful placing, some music theory always helps. But of course, that's my opinion. And of course, once you get better at it, I'm sure you can create much more complex things than this. I mean, this is elementary, my dear Watson. And then it just ends at 2 notes. I'm a very simplistic man. Look at that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1. 1, 2. It's like binary if zeros were 2s. Ta-da! That's it. That's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching the Grass Block.